All right, welcome back to another episode of Then and Now at CHSS. Today we're going to look at the manufacturing classes here at CHSS.
Hi, Mr. Grannis, how are you?
Cutting like a new file, thanks. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm having a tough day.
Oh, a tough day? Well, you don't persevere through it because you know what they say, the best steel is forged from the hottest fires. She gave me an emoji thumbs up, so that was good. So, back to where we were. Manufacturing used to be done in this room right behind me. Back in the day, here are a couple of the projects that used to be made in this room. It was strictly machining, milling, heat treating metal. It didn't so much get into the welding or the sheet metal, but it was strictly a machine shop, completely outfitted with lathe and milling machines. When the tech programs changed a little bit to integrated technologies back in the 90s, and some of the stuff had changed, they took out the machine shop, and the machine shop is now at a different part of the school. This room is now the drama room, so we're going to go inside, we're going to have a look at what the old machine shop looks like today. Okay, well here we are inside the drama room, formerly the machine shop at CHSS. We're actually on a mezzanine, a cement mezzanine that was put up. This wasn't here when this was a machine shop. So the desks, I believe, were in that area. The back wall used to be lined with lace. There was a forge down underneath us. We used to heat treat the projects. And if anybody has their hammer from school, they had really consistent projects. You either built the hammer, you built the vise in a different grade. So lots of those are around the countryside. So let us know if you still have yours. Yeah, so this is now a drama room. We've got all kinds of props, curtains, sound system. We have a lighting system in here. And does not represent manufacturing at the moment. So have a look around the room. Alright, welcome back. We are at the north end of the school. This is where the manufacturing is today. It's the very last classroom. The tennis courts are just out to my left, so we're right on this end of the school, on the northwest corner, I guess. And we used to have the welding shop in the other room. I believe it was Mr. McDonald that was the manufacturing teacher. I need a little help from the audience on some of this stuff. And when you're sharing it, if you could just put a little message in there, tell me who your teacher was, what project you worked on. We used to have a separate sheet metal shop. This shop has everything in one. So let's go in and see if Mr. Van Bakel's in here. He's the teacher that's in here today, and he's the only manufacturing teacher that's been in this room since it's been started. Okay, so let's go in and see if we can find him. Now, it looks like Mr. Van Bakel's busy at the moment, so I'll just give you a little background on the room. Manufacturing was shut down for a couple years here at the school, and then I believe it was the Huron Manufacturing Association that was responsible to help get this program going again, was responsible for bringing some of the equipment back in, and I believe that was just about 14 or 15 years ago. We're going to take you around the room in a moment, and we're going to show you all the different lathe milling machines. We're going to give you we're going to take photos of some of the projects kids are working on today. So this is a very general manufacturing room. We have 5 metal lathes. We have 3 milling machines. We have a magnetic grinding table, metal bandsaw, a vertical bandsaw, and a horizontal bandsaw. So kids that come in here today, if they want to just have general knowledge, they'll do a little bit of everything, but sometimes the student will come in and say, I just want to weld. That's where I want to specialize, so they can focus their learning that way. Other students that maybe want to get into CNC programming on milling machines and lathes, we have them learn how to do it by hand first, so that they're learning the depths of cut, speed rate, adjusting the speed of the machine for the material you're cutting and the cutting bit you're using. And we also can do the sheet metal in here as well. We have sheet metal equipment as well. So I think we're going to start back here, and I'll take you for a tour of the shop, and we'll try to catch up with Mr. Van Bakel when he's done welding. So on this side of the shop we have metal lathes. We have 5 of them along here. A couple carries. These are a student training model lathe. They're an older lathe, but actually we believe they're the right size and still the right tool to be training kids to use the hand control. So this is our lathing section. I think we'll go back to the welding section and we'll have a look back here now. Okay, we're over here at one of the welding booths. I missed Mr. Van Bakel somehow. I think he's a little camera shy. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I turned around, all of a sudden everything was gone and shut down. I think he was working on I think this is going to be for a feeder bottle for calves. I think, for nursing calves. I think, not sure, but I'll try to find him and we'll get that straightened out. So in the welding area here, I just want to point out there's a real shortage of welders today. And anybody considering one of those careers, we highly recommend you get into it. There is such a need for welders that the Canadian Welding Bureau donated 4 MIG-TIG stick combination welders 2 years ago. This year, one of our good partners, Progressive Turf, actually dropped off the other day 3 brand new welding helmets and 5 brand new jackets. They are so anxious to get people into welding that they're going right to the schools, right to the ground roots and trying to get welders into those careers. So think about that if you know of anybody looking for a career or undecided. So this is our welding booth area. I think we're going to move around over to this area. We'll show you a bit of the sheet metal equipment, then we'll go to the milling machines. Okay, you just would have seen some photographs of the sheet metal area, the brake, some of the bending equipment. Right now we're over here in the part of the shop where we have the milling machines. We have an indexing head here. For those of you in the trade will realize how valuable one of these tools are. To other people, just take my word for it, it's a very expensive and very necessary tool in the machine shop. Our students calculate all their cutting speeds. We have calculators built right on. We try not to give them too many answers. We're trying to prepare them for college and apprenticeships and stuff. And you'll see some pictures of some other equipment here, the metal band saws. And we do have our one milling machine, has some auto feeds on it. That's not to be confused with CNC. They're just auto feeds that will move the tables back and forth and front and back when you turn the switches on. So we'll show you a few more pictures, and then I really hope people can comment and share about some of the projects they built at school here at CHSS. And some of the teachers, if you can remember your teacher's name from the manufacturing class, it's very hard to find all this information during our weeks. So we'd appreciate that feedback as well. Be sure to share the video this week. We're going to have a $40 gift card to New Orleans Pizza in Clinton. Once again, New Orleans Pizza have been supplying our kids with lunch for years. And a little known fact on the school programs, if your kids are in school and they're getting pizza from New Orleans, I just found this out, that there's special dough that they have to use for the school programs to meet the Healthy Schools Act. Same act that took the deep fryers out and put the limitations on what food can be eaten. So thanks to Mark and Judith from New Orleans Pizza, and I hope everybody has a chance to share this, and thanks for stopping in once again.